Well, now to Decision 2024, and a lot can change between now and Election Day. But as of right now, all signs point to an incredibly close presidential race. But one area where things are not close, at least at this point, fundraising. President Biden's re-election campaign raised $53 million last month, far outpacing former President Trump. And at the same time, former President Barack Obama is playing an increasing role in the campaign. NewsNation's Kellie Meyer live for us at the White House. And Kellie, Obama will be attending a high-profile fundraiser tomorrow set for New York City.
Yeah, that's right, Nichole. And President Joe Biden's schedule is a little lighter today as he is preparing for that big fundraiser tomorrow night in New York City. There is a long list of celebrities from actors to comedians, but perhaps the most influential is President Joe Biden's former boss, former President Barack Obama. Now, former President Bill Clinton will also be there, but it's Obama that's been in close contact with his former running mate over the last several weeks. He was here at the White House just last week, a working visit, we're told, where they were discussing the 14th anniversary of the Affordable Care Act, which happened over the weekend. But Obama has been working the phones, talking with former staff in his administration that now serves under President Biden to relay advice. Obama is set to get more involved in the general election campaign. His first big appearance will be tomorrow night as the three presidents, two former, one current, Obama, Clinton, and Biden, take the stage at Radio City Music Hall in New York City. Privately, Obama seems to have growing concerns over the rematch between Biden and former President Donald Trump, reportedly calling Biden to warn him that Trump will be harder to beat this time around. But new polling has Biden narrowing the gap in 6 out of the 7 battleground states. The Biden campaign has been staffing up and investing in key states, we're told. And as you said, Nichole, adding to their already massive war chest, raising $53 million last month, according to the campaign. That's much more than his Republican challenger. Now, we're told off the top of today's White House press briefing, they're going to be focusing in on abortion. That's a major focus for the Biden administration and the Biden campaign heading into November. And it seems so far to be a winning issue for Democratic candidates. We saw that last night with Alabama's special election. The candidate there winning as she talked about abortion and IVF following the Supreme Court battle there just last month. Nichole.
All right, Kellie Meyer live for us in Washington. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.